that. Omar Gooden just laid the hammer down in his beef versus Camron. Welcome back to the Kenyon Along Show. I'm your host, Kenyon Along here, man. You know, this is what I do, man. I cover the hip-hop, the hip-hop. I sound like a white person. You listen to the hip-hop. Hey, yo, man, you know what I mean? The hip-hop bar giver, Mr. 1400 sinks across all multiple TV shows, sports, teams, whatever. Creator of the hip-hop improv show, Flow State, that produces in Hollywood, California, LA, all over. You know, we coming back. Season 3 coming back later this year, probably another month or so. We'll be back. Flow State Hip Hop Improv, the only hip hop improv, dual hip hop improv show in the whole state of California. Dual hip hop improv show. Pass the mic. All right, Flow State, pass the mic. And just performed at Molly Malone's with my brother Rob Rico. Streamed that song Midnight Remix on the Rob Rico joint, man. My freestyles get banned or copywriting, so I'm sorry, man. Y'all got some I got some freestyles on here. You guys can check it out. Working on a new project, man. And I'm super excited. Different kind of music. I know I'm knocking these bars off. You know, I've done that. I've battled. I've done that. Okay, this is like different type of music, but you got to get these bars off. So I should be recording some music right now. But you guys have been hitting me up on social media, man. Y'all love me talking about some Omar Gooden versus Camron. So even on my main comedy page, on my comedy TikTok, I was like, yo, you know, but shouts out to my man on my Kenyon Long Show on YouTube. We are live streaming on Twitch right now. Been a minute, Twitch. What up, Twitch? Kenyon Long on Twitch, man. Of course. And this is breaking news. And, you know, I got the LA joint on, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the joint on right now. We live. You check this out. Shouts out to you watching this whole live stream. We're going to go a little bit long on this video, man, because you guys know I've been covering this and breaking bar breakdowns. Camron, you been living on the rock. Omar Gooden, no Jr., been dissing Camron. And because Camron called him out of his name. He dropped, I've rated a couple of songs already. Did not know he had a third track. I missed it. Nigga been working. All right. So I missed he had a third track. So the other day I reviewed the third track because Camron wrote about it. Camron then booked Omar Gooden. Well, he did one bar in a freestyle. Let's just say that. One bar, half a bar about Omar Gooden in a freestyle for It Is What It Is podcast. It's half a bar. And then, you know, he booked Omar Gooden for a fake film that didn't come out. And then the other day, he released it on Revolt. He had Omar Gooden showing his stuff, showing his, you know, his man boobs and all that, man. Of course, you cover that. Check those videos out on the Kenyon Long Show. All right, the Kenyon Long Show. Check those videos out. YouTube, the Kenyon Long Show. YouTube, the Kenyon Long Show, man. Drop your comments, man. I'm reading all the comments, fam. I'm reading all the comments. Wherever I am, I'm reading your comments. I'm trying to respond back, man. So, you know, we're breaking down. But if you watch the Kenyon Long Show, you know that I said this about Camron when he did that. And I gave Omar Gooden a piece of advice. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do, okay? You got to go in, man. You got to go in, Omar. And this is why, bro. That's wild. Now, look, he did pay you, right? So it's kind of like the 50 Cent thing. This is really like the 50 Cent thing when 50 Cent paid for like the first 5 rows of Ja Rule concert. It's like, okay. Nobody's in the crowd for the first 5, 10 rows or 20 rows, but I still got money from it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, is it really like embarrassing? I still got money from it. I'm not really tripping. I still got the tickets sold. All right, now the tickets wasn't sold and you told people. Okay, nigga, all right. Okay, nigga. So, yeah, I told Omar Gooden he had to go in. Can't play around with it, man. You in the beef. All right, I get this is like a manufactured beef. I'm trying to pull it up now. So, we got Omar Gooden, Fix Your Mouth Part 4. This is the Kenyon Long Show. You guys always complaining. Some of you guys, when I talk over it and stop it like the other reactors, I guess. But with me, Mr. 1400 Sinks, Mr. Hip Hop Bar Giver. I got to let the whole song play through. So I'm going to let this one, because I already listened to it earlier today. So I'm going to let it play through, like some of y'all complain, and we're going to get into the bar breakdown, man, and just some of my favorite bars in this, man. Fix Your Mouth Right Now, part 4. Omar, Good, and Camron. Hey, yo! Hey, I feel like I'm I feel like I'm Form Master Flex, you know what I mean? Hey, yo! You know what I mean? Fix Your Mouth, part 4. Omar, Gooden. Let's go. Kenyon Long Show.
Even drops, nigga. Thanks for the bag.
Oh, let's roll back. I want to hear everything. I want to hear every little syllable of a diss.
Hey, yo, man, by the time I get finished with this nigga, I'm gonna have a whole album done before my album even drops, nigga. Thanks for the bag.
Okay, talk to him.
You should have just kept the shit street. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know you're tired of wearing all that pink, little nigga. You should have just sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and watch them eat. Let's go to work. I know you got all your sponsors calling you. Your lawyers saying, take that shit down, Cam. What's wrong with you? How you put a camera on yourself watching another grown man dress himself? What's wrong with you? And now you trying to settle out of court. Nah, nigga, you should have kept this shit short. That's what you should have did. Now I'm taking all them pink furs. You should take back all them strap-ons you made for him and give them to her. Yeah. I see them dick pills you pushing really work. They make you pause the cam when a man is taking off his shirt. I know them fix your mouth bars really hurt. Better pay them back taxes, nigga. Them bars really hurt. I heard you got a lot of dick pill stock. In fact, you take down them ditty cams, I'll hop on the Norder track. That's right. It's time to get in shape anyway. But I still got that one hitter quitter, nigga. And I take that fade any day. Any day. You should have just kept the shit G. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know them designer panties and start to chafe, chief. You should have sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and let them eat. It's back to work. Alright, no more finna play. Nah. Think back, there's never been a day. Fuck that, there's never been a way that I be chased anywhere, any day. Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out. You stuck in this beef, you stuck with them teeth. Them old ones, they still stuck in the ground at the park. Ask that set to dip with you. How's it feel to hang around with a mark? You filed a police report in 1999. Around the same time, I was really getting mine. I was lining up little niggas with the belt off for trying to be a G. You was getting jumped by 15 niggas lined up at the DMV. You probably was thinking you was flashing back to your first DNP. Nah, nigga, that's too much zest. Way before TMZ. I heard you paid your boys to push up and get to acting mannish. So they saw me hitting them push-ups and switched right back to Spanish. I thought you said the movie wasn't coming out. You got it streaming on all your platforms, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Tell the people why you chose pink. Just come on out and don't forget to swallow before you speak. You shouldn't have fixed your mouth. Get to build up all that spit. You talking all that shit, you know what I mean? These fucking teeth, my nigga. These fucking teeth, nigga, man. Look, bless you. You should have just kept the shit G. Quietly pissed all over your little balls with your pee. I'm just getting started, it ain't stopping. You gon' see, y'all fuck with him, but him, he can't fuck with me. Alright, how was you a killer now? You wasn't even a killer then. I'm filthy with a killer pen, out on bail and trying to kill again. 1, 2, 3, 4 songs, no word from you. The engineer was excited when it started, but he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them cammy whammy bars will work? My teeth too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws will hurt. Pause, unpause, damn it, my remote is broke. I've been watching Omar for years, he the fucking GOAT. It's wild shit, crazy baby boy, he fucking dope. Sick as city, that's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. We know them Twitter fingers work, quit lying on the gram. We know you buying all them fake comments, nobody fuck with Cam. Hey ma, them days is long gone. You busy sending me to Miami, hidden cameras trying to film porn. Sitting by yourself, watching them on TV like hee hee hee. I hope he slip up and show me pee-pee. Oh, so you want to try to speak Spanish now, nigga? Can't even defeat me in English, motherfucker. Talk about El Matador. Killer. Stop it, nigga. This nigga, man.
Yeah, Omar, Good and Mars. Fix Your Mouth, part 4. I let it rock. I let it rock for y'all before I break it down. We got so much to break down, man. Yo, you know it's the hip hop bar giver. You know what I'm saying? Yo, boy, Type the Ghost Writer here. And yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Anybody showed Omar the video. I don't know if they showed him the Kenyon Long show, and I said, you got to go in. All right? But it took embarrassment for him to go in. So, you know. Let's just break it down, man. First of all, I mean, you got to go in from the jump, all right? You feel me? You go in from the jump. You watching this live, let me know, man. Tap in with your boy. You watching this live. You guys want me to cover it, I'm covering it. The Kenyon Long Show on YouTube. The Kenyon Long Show on YouTube, all right, baby? Support the page, too, man. Hit the Patreon, man. I ain't got the Patreon loaded. Hit the Patreon, man. We're going to go back, man, listen to it, man. First and foremost, man, you got the AI Camron there, holding a, camcorder. That's cool. Not as embarrassing, but I just like it as a cool single cover, right? Let's just break down a couple of things here in this diss. I do approve, all right? Now, you know it's hard, the last one was, I forgot to give y'all a rating on the last one. The last one I think I gave it like, I think it's 2 out of 5, bro. I think I gave the last one 2 out of 5. You know what I mean? Could have been better. You stick and stay for the rating on this one, but we're going to break it down right now. Let's go.
You should have just kept the shit street. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did.
This beat okay to me, you know what I mean? It's straight, you know what I mean? It's straight. It's like, almost rock type. I was trying to think of a producer, but
you shouldn't have tried to.
Dr. Dre did some kind of beat like this before.
Think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know you're tired of wearing all that pink, little nigga. You should have just sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and watch them eat. Let's go to work. I know you got all your sponsors calling you. Your lawyers saying, take that shit down, Cam. What's wrong with you?
Okay. I think right there, he's suing Camron, all right?
How you put a camera on yourself watching another grown man dress himself? What's wrong with you?
I love that part. What's wrong with you?
And now you're trying to settle out of court. Nah, nigga, you should have kept this shit short. That's what you should have did.
See that? You see what I'm saying? I think he's suing Camron. Are you trying to settle out of court?
Now I'm taking all them pink furs. You should take back all them strap-ons you made for him and give them to her.
Right? So you taking all the pink furs, so I think he definitely suing them.
I see them dick pills you pushing.
Probably for defamation.
Really work. They make you pause the cam when a man is taking off his shirt. I know them fix your mouth bars really hurt. Better pay them back taxes, nigga. Them bars really hurt. Yeah.
I like that.
I heard you got a lot of dick pill stock. In fact, you take down them Diddy cams, I'll hop on the Norder trap. That's right. It's time to get in shape anyway. But I still got that one hitter quitter, nigga. And I take that fade any day.
I like that. I got that one hitter quitter. You already know what that is. You know what I mean? Baby boy.
You just kept the shit G. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know them designer panties and start to chafe, chief. You should have sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and let them eat. It's back to work. Alright, no more finna play. Nah. Think back, there's never been a day. Fuck that, there's never been a way that I'll be chased anywhere, any day.
I like that he switched the flow, so we got the second flow. I think he does 3 flows in this.
Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out. You stuck in this beef, you stuck with them teeth. Them old ones, they still stuck in the ground at the park. Ask that set to dip with you. How's it feel to hang around with a mark? You filed a police report in 1999. Around the same time, I was really getting mine. I was lining up little niggas with the belt off for trying to be a G. You was getting jumped by 15 niggas lined up at the DMV. You probably was thinking you was flashing back to your first DNP. Nah, nigga, that's too much zest. Way before TMZ. I heard you.
Too much zest.
You paid your boys to push up and get the acting mannish. So they saw me hitting them push-ups and switched right back to Spanish. I thought you said the movie wasn't coming out. You got it streaming on all your platforms, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
That's funny. Yeah, because I thought that too. Was like, wait a minute, it's out? Like, I thought he was just going to poke fun at it and show one scene. Then also in the acting to me, I was just like, damn, you wasted everybody's time. I mean, you paid people, but did you waste everybody's time for a troll, though? I was thinking about that too, like the makeup girl. Maybe they were local.
Tell the people why you chose pink. Just come on out and don't forget to swallow before you speak. You shouldn't have fixed your mouth.
I like that. I get disrespectful bars.
Get to build up all that spit. You talking all that shit, you know what I mean? These fucking teeth, my nigga. These fucking teeth, nigga, man. Look, listen. You should've just kept the shit G. Quietly pissed all over your little balls with your pee. I'm just getting started, it ain't stopping. You gon' see, y'all fuck with him, but him, he can't fuck with me. Alright, how was you a killer now?
This beat switch is crazy, though. I like this beat, though. I wish he had this beat the whole time. This beat is crazy.
He wasn't even a killer then. I'm filthy with a killer pen, out on bail and trying to kill again. 1, 2, 3, 4 songs, no word from you. The engineer was excited when it started, but he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them cammy whammy bars will work? My teeth too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws are hurt. Pause, unpause.
Like this shit right here. This shit right here, you playing around with it, man. Pause, unpause. You know what I mean?
Bars will work, my teeth too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws are hurt. Pause, unpause. Damn it, my remote is broke. I've been watching Omar for years. He the fucking go. This wild shit, crazy baby boy, he fucking dope. Sickest city, that's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. We know them Twitter fingers work, quit lying on the gram. We know you buying all them fake comments, nobody fuck with Cam. Hey ma, them days is long gone. You busy sending me to Miami, hidden cameras, trying to film porn. Sitting by yourself, watching them on TV like hee. I hope he slip up and show me pee-pee. Oh, so you want to try to speak Spanish now, nigga? Can't
That's funny.
even defeat me in English, mother.
I like the fact that he flipped it. You know what I mean? It's an embarrassing moment, though. Cam didn't get you, bro. But, you know, he flipped it to laugh at it like, oh, man, you know, I'm trying to see my dick. So I like
Talk about
that. You had to flip it, man. You had to find a way to flip that.
Matador. Killer. Stop it, nigga. This nigga, man.
I just think right there he could have been like, killer. How many bodies you got? Omar Gooding, man. Omar Gooding. Woo! I don't have my sound effect. Oh, man. You look, man. Oh, damn, my bad. You listen, bruh. Omar, you listen to your boy, all right? All right? You listen to your boy right now. You finally came in with a lot of disrespectful bars throughout every verse, okay? That's what you got to do, man. You can't because you end up getting trapped in a situation that, you know, not like that. Normally, it's just somebody come in and bam, you know? Similar to Joey Badass. Joey Badass threw like a, you know, light jab, and then Rayvon was like, bam, you know? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know how somebody gonna respond. So, again, it wasn't warranted for you to go 100, but at the same time, just off of a name disrespect, but the subject matter was like, oh, you waiting around for somebody to call you. But so I guess that's disrespectful too. So, you know, you could have went in 100. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. Man, Omar Gooding, Fix Your Mouth Part 4. Man, I think I still like 2. This may be 2. This may be 2, man. I ain't gonna lie, Omar. I think this may be 2. I think out of 5 CDs, I'm gonna get this 4, because we don't do halves here. So I'm gonna give it 4 CDs. All right, I'm gonna give it 4 CDs. Only because for me, the first beat, I wasn't like going crazy. This second beat was crazy. I wish you would have had that second beat the whole time. All right, just for me, right? Just for me. I know Dr. Dre did some type of beats like that on the first beat. I'm trying to figure out what album it was. I want to say, was it Compton? Maybe it was Compton. You know, a type of hip hop rock-ish. There's a little bit of rock, you know. Eminem may have, actually maybe on Eminem. I think Eminem may have a track from Dr. Dre kind of like that. So I'm not saying the beat is whack at all. I'm just saying that second beat was slapper. That second beat was slapper. Also, Omar having, I think it was 3 flows. I think it was 3 flows because he did the first flow and then he did the fast, like the fast talking flow. When you want to go out, when you want to go, right? So he did this. The second flow was this right here.
On the beats, what you should have did. Whoop a nigga from the seat, cook. Today, fuck that. There's never been a way that I'd be chased anywhere, any day. Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out.
Never been a day, you know what I mean? Never been a day I've never been chased any day, right? So that's the second flow there. And then he had kind of like you know, I don't want us to say like Eminem 8 Mile, but it was a character. Let's just call it a character type flow. So the last flow was a character type flow. He poking fun at himself and poking fun at Camron, really poking fun at Camron. No, poking fun at Camron and a character flow. So you hear that on the last flow.
But he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them whammy bars will work? My teeth too fucking big. It's hard to spit. My jaws are hurt. Pause. I mean, unpause. Damn it, my motor's broke. I've been watching Omar for years. He the fucking go.
Right? So that's the third flow. You know, pause. I mean, unpause. You mean the fucking hurt. You know what I mean? So are you getting kind of funny, silly with it, but you still hitting bars though. All right? You just switching up just into a character type flow. Like, oh, you said you gonna shoot me. What you gonna do it? You know what I mean? So I like the fact that he did that. It's pretty super fun, man. Because again, man, you got embarrassed pretty bad. And last video on the Kenyon Alone show, I said Camron, without even rapping outside of a half of a bar, just doing that was just, I put him up. I did put him up, man, in the battle, which is crazy because Camron ain't got no songs. I'm not supposed to be doing that as a true lyrical MC. I'm not supposed to be doing that, but it's, I don't know, usually it's lyrical warfare, but this is just kind of like warfare here. You know, diabolical, right? That was diabolical by Camron to do that. Now he probably sound like he's in a lawsuit, you know what I mean? So, but he got a new contract, so I guess he got the money. Clearly, Omar said he's trying to, you know, settle out of court. Now Omar said he gonna take all this Pink Panther money. Probably not gonna happen, Omar. Not gonna take all that money, but you know, you may get a nice little check. You know what I mean? And Camron got, you know, I don't know, maybe 20 bands. I don't know, 30 bands. You know, maybe 50 bands. That's about it. You know what I mean? A little light work for Camron, not for the rest of us. Okay, for Camron. So, you know, again, Omar, this is what I'm saying. And you guys let me know in the chat, man. But, you know, we don't know Omar. I mean, you guys forget he was rapping on The Smart Guy. I don't know why y'all forget that. Didn't see him as a rapper, though. But I saw, you know, I thought back then when I was a kid, like, you know, I thought that was a good flow, you know, good intro to a song. Again, Mr. 1400 Syncs. You know, I love a good sync placement song. You know what I mean? Theme song, whatever, you know. All right, get your sync money out here. But I just, you know, he never tried to do his own album like a Raven Simone, right? Like a Raven Simone. And I'm just not thinking about, I don't know, Merlin Santana did his own album. I thought he was trying to rap at once. I thought Merlin Santana was. But I guess y'all want to think about kid actors. All I could think about is Raven Simone rapping. I don't remember. I mean, there's other kid rap. I'm just thinking about from the 90s. All I could think about is Raven Simone rapping. She had a video on like Rap City or BET. I remember that. And she had a CD. I mean, she had a CD single. I forgot what it looked like, but I thought it was 90s though. She actually had some Jodeci boots on and stuff. And she had like these little glasses. So, yeah, man. Omar, you know, so I just think Omar, you know, look, multi-hyphenate. As a multi-hyphenate myself, I can understand, right? Sometimes I like to tell people, like, living in LA, you need all your talents, all of them, right? I just stopped rapping and came out to LA and started acting. Well, I was acting right before LA, and then moved out here. And so then I just like, but then people found out that I rapped. It was like, what? It's like, yo, man, out here, you got to do everything. And so I started performing in LA or whatever. And then I ended up linking up with this producer, started getting placements on VH1. And, you know, start doing a little rap here and there. But out of LA, you got to do everything, man. You know what I mean? It's like the 40s and 50s, you know, when they was dancing, singing, acting, right? So true multi-hyphenate. So, you know, I understand when one thing is not pumping off, like acting, then it's like, oh, okay, well, you know. I think about Elton John. I don't have it like Elton John. I don't. But I'm just saying. It just made me think about Elton John when he said this. He was like, oh, when I want a new pool, I just write a song. I was like, damn. Damn, sync placements take a while, y'all. Just let y'all know that. Take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It take a while, so it ain't gonna be that quick. But we got new music coming on the way. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about this. But I'm just saying, as far as I guess to finish the thought off, sometimes I get off on a tangent. Gets on a tangent. I think Omar, you're doing stand up. You know what I mean? You're doing stand up, you're acting, and people are feeling your music, man. From the consensus I get from people jumping in my own comedy TikTok, yo, man, Omar snapping. People jumping on the Kenyon Long Show in the comments, yo, Omar. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of y'all YNs saying, oh, man, this is trash, man. This is foo-foo. This is basura. You know what? You know what I mean? I ain't out here I don't give it up like that. I don't care. I don't give it up. I've been around some elite MCs all over the United States. So I don't give it up like that. So this is why I rate it. Okay? This is why I rate stuff. I ain't out here trying to get clicks out of rest people. Oh man, this is legend. You know what I mean? GOAT. You know what I mean? First listen, GOAT. All right. Album of the year, verse of the year. First listen, album of the year. Like, stop the cap. All right. So, but I am proud of Omar Gooding stepping up and dropping those bars that you want to do, man. So I just think Omar, now I don't know musically what the plan is. Like you say, you may have maybe you wasn't planning on doing an album. You just thought about dropping some Lucy's here and there. But I don't know. I always like to say what people's sounds are, but you can't really have a sound when you're doing a battle. Right? You know what I mean? Jello sound, I broke down. I told him he had to stay in this fake New Orleans lane, Cash Money lane, No Limit lane, and that's what he doing. So he put himself in it. He got to stay in it. You, Omar, I don't know what lane you would be in. I mean, I don't know. I got to hear a separate song because a battle, you just picking whatever beats you feel and getting off, get them bars off. So I don't know what a full Omar Gooding project would be as far as musically, like what the sound would be. Not that you shouldn't do it. You should. You got ears and eyeballs now. So go ahead and drop something. I feel like, yo, man, I will say this. I don't know, you in the studio right now. My boy in the studio right now downtown LA, man. I should be down there stealing time from him. I'm mixing my song. But I don't know if you're in the booth with your album, but you should be. Okay? All right, take advantage of this. If Jello can get just 13 million, I'm pretty sure you can get a solid project off, with this love of the fans. And, for you being a child actor, people like it. I mean, people are showing you support. I look in the comments, though, Omar, just to let you know. You guys let me know. It seems like it's everybody who grew up watching Omar that like this. Now, look, I'm a Killer Cam fan. I ain't going to tell you that right now. Straight up. I am a Camron fan. Okay? I ain't no stan. I'm a Camron fan. I'm just tell you that straight up. Camron, Murder Mace. I grew up learning, spitting fire, learning what, fire mixtapes from both freestyles. And I grew up tearing niggas' head off, you know what I mean, to they beats. So I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I am a Camron fan, without a doubt. Dipset fan, we had the whole thing. Joel Santana tried to holler at my girl. Look, man, that's neither here nor there. Okay, all right. Not to say I'm connected to Dipset, but when I lived in New York. But I'm just saying that never got a chance to work with them at the record label, or my record label that I worked at. But because we didn't have any dealings with Rockefeller or Def Jam at all. But I think it was at a party once. But that's all I say about that, man. Yeah, man. 4 CDs, Omar. You guys let me know in the comments below. 4 CDs, man. Camron, killer, man. Just go ahead. I feel like Camron can drop. He don't want to for some reason. But I feel like, man, just drop the song, bro. Just drop the song. I know you feel like it's beneath you. I know, Camron. Trust me. I know the freestyles from when you first started. I know Big stamped you, right? And sometimes I met a lot of rappers. Once they get a cosign from a famous rapper, oh, they think they shit don't stink. And they ain't got to do much. I get it. And trust me, after that cosign, you done great, Camron. You know what I mean? You done drop hits, everything, dope songs. Confessions of Fire, still one of my favorites. Album, man, definitely near and dear to my heart, Confessions of Fire. But I know that's not your favorite Cam, but I'm just saying. I know you feel like it's beneath you. I get it. You got your new sports podcast. You're doing your thing. You didn't got your other show with a deal. I get it. I understand, man. But sometimes, it be the little nigga like, yo, man, I can beat you, man. I'm better than you in rapping. Right? And you ignore it. Trust me. On a different kind of level. I heard that before. Like, man, get out of here, man. Kid, get out of here. Right? I understand. And then, it just gets annoying to the point like, all right, man. You threw a little half bar out there. I get it. He's like, all right, go away. All right. You know what I mean? You joked around like, hey, Omar, I don't want no smoke, man. I know you joking around, man. But come on, Camron. Come on. All right, you can really put an end to this. The other thing, that was crazy. All right, the fake filming, that's crazy. But come on, Camron, just get a good 32 bars. It's a good 32 bars, man. You don't need to do 3 verses, just a good 32 bars. And that'd be about it. That'd be about it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where the public opinion's gonna sway at because they really like but come on, Camron. I mean, you freestyling, people go crazy on your freestyles before your show. So I'm just saying, Camron, I know you don't feel like doing it. I know you got a lot going on to think about. And that's the thing too, man. And I'm not trying to make this related to me. I just like to break it down from an MC's perspective, right? Just as an MC, again, I'm just a TV rapper at this point, although I just performed last week at Molly Malone's too. Shout out to everybody in LA that came out to that show. I appreciate it. But look, man, from an MC perspective, I understand, I understand, Cam, what you guys understand when you also too, when you are, it doesn't even matter about multi-hyphenate. When you have other things going on, if you get famous and you got as a rapper and you got to do other things, you get out of the rapping mode. And that's what I like to say. I think I treat myself like, okay, I've been in like this rapper writer's block for the past couple of years. But my brother passed away. He was doing some good amount of beats and all this for me. And we grew up together and, I learned rapping from him. So I just didn't know. I mean, I've done a lot of different type of music rap styles. And so I just like, man, spitting hard like this. And I don't know. But I like to make music, right? And I'm just sitting here and just spitting bars for nothing. I can bar up all day, but that's just too easy for me. For me, I like to make a cohesive song, great hook, all that. That's what I care about. So I think when you into other stuff, acting, whatever it is, AI, you know what I mean? You just kind of get out of rapping mode. You ain't around your niggas. You ain't in the studio. You ain't listening to beats. You ain't scrolling YouTube with some tight beats. You get out of rapper mode and, you ain't listening to somebody else. You may listen to other people's music, but you just not making it yourself. And so Camron got a lot of stuff. You got a show. You trying to make deals happen. You trying to get niggas paid. You trying to fuck bitches. You got a lot of stuff going on. All right, you swapping locations. You trying to buy a house in a different city. Like, you got a lot of shit going on. You trying to pay family members. All this, man. You just can't get back into just sitting down and writing bars. I get it, Camron. This is why you guys see me, when you go on my YouTube channel and you guys see me, type the Ghost Rider on TikTok, right? You guys see me, man. I like to say you just gotta get bars off. You gotta knock the cobwebs off. And this is why the importance of mixtapes we missing, man, because at least like mixtape used to like gear you up when you working on the album. But at least you heard some new songs that you like the beat. Like, damn, I wish I had that beat. But on a mixtape, you can get that instrumental, rap on it, freak it how you want to freak it, get some crazy bars off. And then, that's getting you ready in album mode. Then you go to the studio, you work on different type of songs, some single songs from the club, street songs. concept songs, introspective songs, and kind of just sync the whole album up. But mixtapes was there for us to just kind of get bars off and crazy concepts we're not going to put on the album, or release songs that the label don't want us to put on the album, right? And we don't have that because people kept suing because they saying that somebody had a sample in the song, and don't get me started, man. And that Piff is dead and all that, man. So you just not in the mode of rapping, and then you got to get in the mode. And I think maybe Camron, yes, he's been rapping on Is What It Is, so he has been getting bars off all season. About to be a new season soon, so him and Mace. So you got it. You just got to drop that 32, man. You guys let me know in the comments. I told y'all on Twitter, Kenyon Comedy on Twitter, man. I ain't changing, man. Maybe we'll get, when this show gets big, we'll have an additional show. But right now, you just Kenyon Comedy Kenyon on Twitter, man. You guys let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments if Camron is killing it. I'm going extra long to this, man. I got a lot of topics to cover. I ain't been live in a while, and it's just some crazy stuff going on that I saw. But shouts out to Camron, man. Shouts out to Camron. Shouts out to Omar getting Mars with the bars, man. Mars with the bars, man. So I ain't gonna play it again. We already played that, but I just want to play my explanation. Let's get to let me line this up. I do want to line this other clip up right now. I saw this the other day. I know people are talking about this, and people quite don't understand. So I want to.
You have shit on.
So this rapper name is, I don't know him. Right, it's your unk rapper here. I don't know every young nigga. All right, coming up. I'm just be honest with you. That don't mean they ain't dope. I just can't keep up. All right, that's what happens. All right, when you're young, you can keep up with every new nigga that came through. Well, nowadays you can't, because it's a rapper born every second. Back in the 90s, it wasn't that many rappers being born to start rapping. Now, every nigga that's born is rapping. And you can do it in your home quickly. Back then we had to get studio time, which I should be in the studio right now. You know what I mean? Baby Chief, do it. Baby Chief can do it. All right. And I really want to break this down. This probably should go on a Patreon. The Kenyon Long Show on Patreon. But I really want to break this down of how I did this for my new song, actually. Okay. So Baby Chief can do it. Says he uses Chatgpt to help him write his bars.
On my to get off my chest, you feel me?
Chatgpt probably wrote that for you.
Yeah, bullshit. I just downloaded that 2 days ago. I ain't gonna lie, I just be having shit on my to get off my chest, you feel me?
Chatgpt probably wrote that for you.
Yeah, bullshit. I just downloaded that 2 days ago. I didn't know that shit
Really?
worked so well. I've been using that shit to write my lyrics, real shit.
Word, Chatgpt?
Hell yeah, that shit work.
How do you use it to write your letter? Like you type in what you wanted to say?
What I did was I wrote down 4 bars, and I said, write me a song, and then it said, give me a start me off, some shit like that. And bro, I started him off, whatever the fuck it is. That shit, it wrote some shit. Now I ain't use it, exactly how it was written, but it was some, some shit that I could pull out of.
Yeah,
bro, that shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie, I just be having shit on my get off my chest, you feel?
Okay, all right. Now I think a lot of people, again, I ain't out here getting clicks, doing clickbait. All right, I ain't out here getting clickbait. So a lot of y'all getting this clip misconstrued. So I'm gonna break it down for you, but I am gonna show you how you really do it though. So Baby Chief can do it. I don't want to disrespect your name though, dog, because I just heard you on the Chance the Rapper album. What's his name? Baby Chief, do it. My bad. You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect your name, little homie. So Baby Chief, do it, right? Baby Chief, do it. Says first of all, he just said he just downloaded Chatgpt, right? He just downloaded. I don't know how long he's been out. Clearly he's been around for a while because he's on Chance the Rapper's new album that just came out. So he said he just downloaded and he just tried to had it right. He didn't know he could write for him. Okay.
Chatgpt probably wrote that for you.
Yeah, bullshit. I just downloaded that 2 days ago. I didn't know that.
Because that dude says, I don't know who that is. He just said a joke. He said, oh, Chatgpt probably wrote that for you.
Really?
Right? So So he said that. I don't know who this guy is for Power 105. He said that. He was making a little joke. I don't know if he was trying to clown him, but he said that. You said that, bruh. That was your joke.
Well,
you was trying to clown little homie.
I've been using that shit to write my lyrics, real.
But it opened up this though.
Shit.
Word, ChatGPT?
Hell yeah, that shit work.
How do you use it to write your letter? Like you type in what you wanted to say?
What I did was I wrote down 4 bars, and I said,
"Oh, he from New Orleans?
Write me a song," and then it said, "Give me a start me off," some shit like that. And bro, I started him off, whatever the fuck it is. That shit, it wrote some shit. Now I ain't use it, exactly how it was written.
Right. Okay. All right. So I don't know who the host is, but he made the joke. He said, "Oh man, ChatGPT probably wrote that." Right? Niggas say that all the time. Now that's like the new thing to say, the new dad joke. "Oh, ChatGPT probably did that." Now ChatGPT can do a hell of a lot of stuff. Now, Chief, I'm gonna say Chief. I don't want to mess your name up. He said that it wrote something down, but he didn't use it how. I was like, I know ChatGPT can't rap, but he said he didn't use it how it was written down, but he used it in a different way. All right, so that's what he said. He didn't, So yeah, it's ChatGPT writing the lyrics. Yeah, it's writing the lyrics, but you might have taken one line here from the first half, and then go to the second half, and then, I guess he just made it somewhere. I don't know if it had the cadence or not. But what I want to tell you, young rappers out there, let Unc talk to you, your favorite Unc rapper here, Mr. 1400 placements here. What I want to tell you, what I want to show you is,
but it was some shit
some shit. It was some shit, bro. What I want to show you, how I can pull it up. My ChatGPT is pretty crazy. But what I want to show you, what I did, my last song, right? Which is crazy. And I'm still working on it. I did it with a snippet on, I can't even spell. I don't know why it's not coming up. Wait, I'll pull it up. So, oh, that's funny. ChatGPT pulled up ChatGPT. Here we go. What I want to tell you is my last song, I did not use ChatGPT to write my lyrics. Hell no. Okay? I'm the bar giver. I don't do that. But what I do is this. All right? Rappers out here, this is what I do. Do. All right? Now, maybe this is for older rappers. You know what I mean? Maybe this is for older rappers right here. But I do want to pull this up. Damn, let me put myself in this so y'all can see, man. It's a little rap tutorial here. Raptorial. I'm going to call this a raptorial here. All right, so this is what I did do. I forgot the lyric. It was the lyric. I forgot what the lyric was, but Now I feel like I want to see it now. I mean, I don't want to pull up all my lyrics for the song. Let's go to, see if I can pull it up. All right, let's see. Type the ghostwriter. I'm gonna pull the freestyle up, but I don't have the whole thing up there. But I think it may be, and this is a new account, I haven't used this account, but new song I'm working on. It's like got the beat, but something here.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. No time. Hey, let's talk about it. Who are these chicks all in your DM? You talk to them all day, but not your BM. And a bitch thinks Sally making your BMs. Wait, baby girl, I think you're doing too much. I can see you lost the figure cause you out of touch. The combo go any longer than I'm on the clutch. I go to my EU chicks, you doing the butt. I'm on my Maverick, Carter, I'm a starter. LeBron James the game without a father. I'm just a loop of my two-line crew. Relationships usually end when you say I do. Remember when you stopped my heart like I said I true. You had a son dreading from the parking lot. Nowadays.
Okay, maybe not on that. Okay, it's not on that verse. But let me just tell you something. This is what you do. And now I will try to show off that. But I am back to uploading videos on that TikTok there. Types that goes right. I changed the name now. I just changed the name. But I can't post my freestyles, man, because they get copywritten. I've been trying to get around it, but it's just hard. So I got to do new music, man. So, all right. This is what I did. But that's the song, though. It's the song, though. I had a verse. I didn't use it. But it was a verse where I was thinking about it. And I was like, it was something about like Jaws. So for me, I guess you're using it like Google. Because I said something, and I was writing the song. And then I said something that fit. Oh, Free Willy. And I don't know if it was this song or not. But it was I came up with a bar. And I said something about like, she get excited. And jump in the air like the end. She get excited to she get something like, I don't remember the whole thing, but it's like something like she get excited and jump in the air like the end. She get excited like jumping in the air like the end of Free Willy, right? And so I was like, damn, because something was like something like the ass so silly when she see me, she get excited like jumping, she get excited jump in the air like the end of Free Willy, right? Now, that comes out of my head. I don't remember Free Willy, right? It was back in the day. And if you're a young rapper out there, you may not have it. None of y'all niggas is watching Free Willy. Let's keep it the vein, all right? They got Waka Flocka. They got Trina at SeaWorld. Ain't none of y'all watching Free Willy. But I started saying to myself, like, damn, did Free Willy, at the end, what was the end of Free Willy? Like, did the whale jump at the end? And so this is what I start doing. I think this is like the third time I've done this because, you know, your uncle's getting up there. So then I go like, hey, I go to Chatgpt. I like, did the whale jump up at the end of Free Willy? Was it Willy? Movie, right? I do that. Because I don't want to say nothing false in a rap, right? Because the bar is crazy. I think it was a double entendre, right? It was a double entendre. Like she getting excited. Something about she see my Free Willy. She get excited. It was something like she get excited when she see my Free Willy or something like that. And she, you know, I don't know. But it's something like jumping in the air. You know, you get it, whatever. It's a double entendre. I didn't use the bar because I couldn't fit it with the next couple of lines or something, so I took the bar out. So I did this. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Did the whale jump at the end? I remember that. I remember that from the movie trailer. But I ain't seen the movie in a long time. You know what I mean? Yep, that's the big emotional payoff at the end. Free Willy. Jesse runs across the jetty and signals Willie. The orca makes a huge leap over the breakwater to freedom when Michael Jackson's Will You Be There plays. I didn't even know that. You could have used that too. You know what I mean? Asking my girl, I kept asking my girl, would she be there like the end of Free Willy? Now, that's a deeper bar because people got to really search that, all right? Shout out to Samaya Sin. I like how she do, right? So sometimes, you know, this whole lyrical miracle, we going deep today, y'all. I hope y'all watch the end of this whole joint on YouTube, the Kenyon Alone Show. But we're going deep today, but this is just a raptorial here. But when you're making a bar like that, sometimes you can lose the people. And I used to be like that in high school, you know, middle school, okay? When you rap like that, people not going to know what you talking about. That bar is deep. You literally have to break it down, right? You making an entendre like that. Like, what are you talking about? And you really got to know, like, wait a minute. Will you be there? Asking her, will she be there? Like the end of Free Willy. But I kept the bar. I didn't know that part, but I kept the bar like, oh, she jumping over me, over the moon, like the end of Free Willy, right? Whatever. Something about she wet. I forgot the bar. I really wish I could have it. But, you know, so that is how you use Chatgpt for your raps. If you're a young rapper out there, you're a young nigga rapper, that's YN rapper, that's out there, especially YNs out there. First of all, y'all young people out there, I used to can tell Okay, there's a dude rapper for Cardi B. When it comes to female rappers, before AI was out, when they say stuff, it was somebody else that said something. Oh, Rihanna. When Rihanna, damn, see, what's the bar? I gotta find here. What lyric did Rihanna say about it's the 76 Jets? About the Jets football team, right? She said something about the 76 Jets. Let me take it over. Nah. I need to take you both looking over guy putting the work like a New York Jets. Nah, that ain't it. Nah, it's another one. I want looking for you like is it like the New York Jets? I thought it was like the 76 undefeated. No. And another line where she says they were undefeated, right? Am I tripping? I know I'm not tripping. Putting in work like the New York Jets, but no undefeated. Maybe I'm tripping. Only Jets. What's in my name? What's in my name? That ain't it. Anyway, all right, whatever. But when she said a line like this, something like 76 Jets or whatever like that, they saying it's New York Jets. Okay, Chatgpt says New York Jets, but you can research history. You may not know the history. You may know a little bit of the history, and then you can research it, and that can help you write the rhyme better. Okay, you may not pay attention in class. I don't want to sit here and say don't pay attention in class. You may not pay attention in class. You forgot something. Caesar did something, right? See, what happened to Caesar? You know what I mean? My niggas stabbed me in the back. Like, who stabbed Caesar? Oh, that's what I did too in that song. That's what I did in that song. My new song. Let's talk about it. I said something about, something like stealing, like, I was like, who died on a cross with Jesus? Because it was something like, this must, and I'm like, who died on a cross with Jesus? It was a thief. And it was like, yo, his name is Dismas. And so then I said, oops, I mean Dismas. This is the City Boy Christmas. This is the D-Voice song. It won't be long that I won't be D-Voice long. You know what I mean? So I didn't know the thief's name from the Bible that was on the cross right beside Jesus. A lot of times they said it was just a thief, right? But then other stuff will tell you his name. I didn't know his name. I just know it's the thief that died right beside Jesus. But I didn't know his name. When I heard Dismas, I was like, oh, that's perfect. You know what I mean? His name is Dismas. I can easily rhyme with that. Dismas, this is City Boy Christmas. And I just murked that. Man, when this song come out, it's crazy. But fun song. So this is how you do it. That's how you're not having Chatgpt write your damn lyrics. Baby Chief, do it. But just learning about history, you know what I mean? A lot of times movie references, you may have watched it. You may have heard somebody talk about it. They'll talk about one part in the movie. Yeah, man. Like when Kane did that shit with like, you know what I mean? You gonna suck my dick. You know what I mean? I'll suck your dick, man. You know what I mean? What the fuck you say? Right? Maybe you wanted to know that character. I think he's just a bum. You know what I mean? What was he had? Cheeseburgers, right? I think he had cheeseburgers. You know what I mean? I think Kane had cheeseburgers in his hand. But you don't know all that detail, right? You can kind of search down Chatgpt. What happened to Menace Society? You know, when Kane got approached by that bum, what did he have in his hand? You getting that and then just painting the picture right there, right? So that's what you do, man. That's how you know what I mean? If you don't know, you don't remember stuff, you know what I mean? You smoked a little bit too much, I get it. You know what I mean? Whatever, you're old, right? You want to build a song up. That's how you do it as far as writing lyrics go. Now, there's I don't do too much other things right now. I mean, just knowing what patterns are. I guess for beats wise, it's just something different. But other than that, that's how you write a song. Baby Chief, do it. You know, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. And then like, you know, I just want to make sure you guys know that that's how you do it with Chatgpt. This is a rap tour. Your boy Type the Ghost Rider. You know, I'm still the Ghost Rider now. Just to let you know that. But that's how you do it, man. Just trying to figure out how to come up with bars. You don't remember everything from everybody's movie. You don't remember, you know what I mean? What's Elsa's sister name? You don't know? Like, what is Elsa's sister name for Frozen? You know, my neck looking like Elsa's sister, you know? You can say that. But when you say the name, you know what I mean? I got my chain coated. My chain looked like Olaf died. You know what I mean? My chain looked like Olaf got crucified. You know, my chain coated, you know, something like that. You need to know who Olaf's name is. You may not even know who Olaf is. Right? Who's the Olaf? Oh, you're the snowman, right? I'm the Olaf of, you know what I mean? I'm the Olaf of weed. I don't know, right? What? Snowman? Jeezy? Oh, okay, right? So it just depends when you rapping, man, how deep you want to go. But that just helps you out. Older MCs, of course, that help you out. I mean, you've seen a lot. And a lot of people, you know what I mean, ask you about the 90s. A lot of stuff happened in the 90s. Y'all don't know. A lot of stuff I had explained to my daughter about Baby Jessica. She's like, who's Baby Jessica? And she's like, what did you live through? All right. And I was like, oh, a bunch of stuff. Reagan, Baby Jessica. She said, who's Baby Jessica? I said, she was a little baby that fell down a well, right? I think she's like 30 now, 34 or something like that. 35. It's like 30 something years ago. But 1987, right? Jessica McClure, right? Trapped 22 feet down below, right? So you didn't know about Baby Jessica. You can just sit here and say, what's some weird stuff that happened in the 90s? You just trying to come up with some lyrics, man. And, you know, not say the same stuff as Baby Jessica, right? She fell down a well. I think the well had water in it, right? Now, it may not be appropriate to say this bar, right? But I think she tripped and fell. Well, let me just switch the bar. I was going to say something else. That's kind of like a PDF bar. I don't want to say that shit. Like, oh, bitch, you wetted the Baby Jessica. I ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't little Yachty this joint. So that don't make, you don't want to put baby and bitch you wet. But you could say something about, you know, niggas is, you know, my girl tripping more than Baby Jessica, right? Because Baby Jessica tripped, fell in the well, right? That's just a quick bar out the top of my head, okay? It was on TV and everything. So they pulled it up, you know? They pulled it out of the well and stuff. And then you can look it up on YouTube. And so just doing that helps you be a better MC. I just want to show you guys that. This is a rap tutorial, but nowadays, using AI, that just helps you be a better MC, trying to get history. A lot of shit I don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of shit I ain't pay attention to. I was a rapper in high school, middle school, college. A lot of shit I missed out. I just wasn't paying attention. When I see like Netflix documentaries, I was like, damn, that was on TV? There was back in 2003. You know, and it was all over the news. These people robbed a bank in Seattle. I'm like, damn, that was there? That was on TV? It's like, yeah, I was trying to get a record deal. Like, I was on TV. I don't know. It's like, damn, I was watching TV, but I guess not. So it's a lot of shit you miss. You know what I mean? You just wasn't paying attention. Where it is, you was busy. You was playing football. Even as a kid, you was in high school. You don't remember shit. You know what I mean? Or you just wasn't paying attention. You was watching your favorite TV show, whatever it is. You was watching Omar Gooden and you watch a Smart Guy. It's a lot of stuff you wasn't watching the news like that. So you don't know. Your parents know. All right, back in 2013, this happened. You be like, damn, what? For real? A lot of times I see documentaries and shit. I'm like, damn, that happened. I cannot believe it, you know? So look up stuff that happened in a certain year that can help you with a bar. And, you know, that just bring you dope. And because also you can bridge the gap of like an older listener, you know what I mean? And then, you know, they were like, oh shit. Because when Rihanna, she did say something about maybe she said New York Jets. I thought she said something about undefeated, like the 7-something Jets, 82 Jets. I thought she said something about 86. I was like, how the fuck she know about the Jets? So what the fuck you know about this particular year of a Jets? You know what I mean? Like somebody wrote that lyric, but Rihanna got a lot of writers. So, you know, that's how I use AI to write your lyrics. You guys, you know, that's how I use AI to help you write better lyrics, come up with different things, you know, that you can, you know, you can learn. And then you get to learn too, you know what I mean? So, I want to go to this last story here. Not this guy, although this song is coming out soon. All right,
let's talk about it.
I'll play it for a little bit, y'all. We play it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
This newer project is really gonna be like this and like jazz type, just so y'all know. Even though I'm getting these bars off.
Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Break up the makeup. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about
I
it.
did make the beat though.
I got no time. Hey, let's talk about it. Hey. She said, boy, wake up. I just went through your phone. I'm like, what the
Halliburton girl, just leave me alone.
Halliburton girl, just leave me alone. She said, who are these chicks all in your DM? You talk to them all day, but not your BM. And a bitch thinks Sally making your BMs. Wait, baby girl, I think you're doing too much. I can see you lost the figure cause you out of touch. The combo go any longer than
I'm on the clutch.
I go to my EU chick.
She doing the butt. I'm a Maverick Carter. I'm a starter. LeBron James the game without a father. Okay, stop, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this right here, I was definitely in the pocket. You got to get in that pocket. The next line is crazy.
I'm a Maverick Carter. I'm a starter. LeBron James the game without a father. I'm just a loop of my two-line crew. Relationships usually end when you.
All right. Maverick Carter. I'm a starter. LeBron James the game without a father. I'm just the Luke Skywalker. All right, that's all right, man. That's it. All right, let's go to this last story here. This rapper up and coming. I don't know if it's cap or not, but this up and coming rapper said he spent $30,000 on his rap career. I have not. Like, I'll be working day jobs and everything else, and you know, when them things come in, they come in. You know what I mean? But I have not. This new project, I definitely don't plan on spending that much, but either. Support the new project though, untitled new project. All right, it's a vibe. You feel me? You just saw a snippet of one of the singles, but let's see. Rapper reveals how much money he made from 6 years of streams and investing $30,000.
9 projects. Invested well over $30,000 into my music career via promo.
Why this nigga got a cardigan on? I mean, you know, whatever style you got. This nigga's hairline though. You need to invest in $30,000 in some hair. No cap, bro. What's up with the hair though, bro? Damn, you need to invest in that, bro. You should have put the 30 bands in that for real.
Studio, equipment, videos, collab.
That nigga look like Anderson Knott. I bet, man, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm sorry. I know I'm an asshole. Don't battle me, though. I will rip your fucking head off. Like, don't you do that.
About, when I do the math, about well over 30K. How much money have...
Why does nigga sound retarded?
Right.
How much money... I'm sorry, man.
Earned in those 6 years of streams. Drum roll, please. $199.39. Crazy work. So I just withdrew my streaming revenue for the first time ever since being on streaming platforms.
I'm on District Kid. I'm not going to shout them out. I can tell you that right now. They took my project streams off. I think Fat Joe, I think you were responsible though. I do think Fat Joe was responsible for taking either Fat Joe or the other sample I had. One of y'all got my project taken and my EP taken off. And I didn't steal nothing from Fat Joe. I just had a rendition of Lean Back as the chorus. You know what I mean? But I had wrote it my own way. You know? So I don't know. You know, I need that back. But I did do a sample that wasn't cleared. So that might be it. Let's give it a buck, bro.
Since 2019. So for 6 years, I've been getting streams. I probably dropped about 8 or 9 projects.
Nigga, what?
Invested well over $30,000
That nigga was in the booth.
into my music career via promo, studio, equipment, videos, collabs, travel, all that. About, when I do the math, about well over 30K. How much money have I earned in those 6 years of streams? Drum roll, please. $199.39.
All right, let's click in this. I want to call this click into, because there's a lot of great, I can tell who are musicians here. All right. Now, most of my money from music comes from placements. I put my projects out here for the past 5 years, probably. But it's been here and there. Usually I've been doing like an EP a year, but you know, I've taken off the past couple years or whatever. So, and I don't really doing all this promo, but I do want to click in because there's a lot of good commentary on this. All right. And then some girl she laid the hammer down. Let's see here. There's a lot of good comments here. This girl, Marquise McLeod, Marquez, look, McLeod was a girl or a guy. I don't want to disrespect, bro. I'm gonna say Marquez is a dude name. All right, I don't want to disrespect. King Pound, he a Panther fan too. He's from Carolina, fellow Carolina boy. All right, look, 6 years, 30K. If so, 5K a year isn't enough to get you where you're trying to go. It's a start, but you need to spend 30 or 50 a year if you really want your records to blow. That's pretty wild. Now, this girl right here, Ellipsy, said, I love what she said, because she must be a songwriter or a singer. Ellipsy Music. She look fine, by the way. Now that picture look fine. Woo! Shit. Creator success at BeatStars? She works with BeatStars? Music producer and educator, voice-led content architect. What the hell is that? I build sound, systems, and legacy frameworks. I don't even know what that is. Like, what the fuck is that? You in Arizona, too. I'll pull up. She do voiceovers, producer tags, custom melodies, custom beats, vocal production, that's singing, mixing and mastering. Okay. All right. $15 for vocal tags. She must got a good voice, I could tell. Anyway, let's go back. What's here? You guys do the show? Damn. Over you. For the years you took what I gave you. All right, cool. All right, whatever, girl. Okay, but I like what she put here. She said 6 years grinding, 30K and 199 back. That's not a system failure. That's user error. That's a bar. Damn. Got an R&B singer dropping bars. Streaming, whatever she said her name was. She's a vocal, whatever. Streaming payouts aren't a single check. I wish I could blow this up, man. They're scattered across systems. DistroKid shows what Spotify paid for the audio recording itself, but the song earns in more places. Yep. Handles the master royalties. Your distributor, like DistroKid, handles the master royalties with what Spotify and others paid for streams to upload the audio recording. That's the basis you see in a dashboard. The MLC collects mechanical royalties for the composition, your lyrics, and your melody from U.S. digital streams and downloads. If you're not registered, those checks vanish. ASCAP, shout out to ASCAP, grabs performance. I've been on ASCAP since I was 17. Long time. Grabs performance royalties when your song composition gets played publicly. Think radio, live gigs, or even background and stores. Sound Exchange pays for digital performances of the master recording itself, like on satellite radio or non-interactive streams. Another layer most indies skip. And yeah, sorry about that, y'all. My voice is crazy. And yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. This is why admin literacy should be a lesson for one of every creator. You can't cash in on what you haven't claimed. Start registering everywhere. It's often free and game-changing. Pro tip: team up with a solid publishing admin service like BeatStars Publishing, because she worked for them, to handle the hassle and track down every dollar owed. How much do they get? But bottom line, educate yourself on how money flows in this industry. You know your rights as a creator, and then turn this hustle into real revenue. That's just fire there. So whatever she does, I believe it. Okay. I know about Sonic Exchange. I signed up for Sonic Exchange when they first came out a couple years ago. So yeah, she just breaks it all down. I mean, I hate to even go disrespect anybody else, but she does break it all down. That's how a song, you know, figure out where your money's at for your song, where it's streaming at. And again, Mr. Sync here is just saying, you know, have your, and drop your comments in the chat too, y'all. We live streaming right now on Twitch. Kenyon Long on Twitch. Drop your comments. But if you are, you know, and then also, yeah, you can just sync your music, try to find music libraries that'll take your music as well. There's still money left on the table. BML, ASCAP, Sonic Exchange, and the MLC. There's ways to collect your royalties if you know the flow of music. Admin, this is not the only check you get, so don't be deterred. Yeah, man. So other people bragging about, you know, how much they got here. Other people dropping the memes, of course. You're going to get that work. Yeah, so what the hell? If you think music is an eternal moneymaker, you're silly. I have earned $70,000 off of music within 2 years just to have it all taken away. Most of us make money by working for big guys. Don't know what he was thinking. No risk without reward calculated. Oh, man, my voice going crazy right now. All right, cool. So I'm going to leave it at her, man. She pretty much, I should like that, too. Let me just like that. Oh, I got one more thing to talk about, too. Cardi B. That's kind of, people starting to like my response on that. But shouts out to Ellipsy. Sorry, I was getting the jokes off, you know. Let's get the jokes off about your description, but you talk that talk, so you walk that walk. Yeah, man. So I don't know about the old boy. I don't know if he just trying to do that. He should have. I don't know if he. I mean, he had the Distro Kid thing, so I don't know how many projects did you put every project up. You know what I mean? Every project. Did your project get taken down like mine did? So, you know, did you get every project up? Is that every project? And music marketing. I'm not here to drop music marketing knowledge, because there's a bunch of guys out there that's doing that. I'm not saying I'm the expert. I just pretty much been doing syncs. You know what I mean? They come when they come. And then, you know, I've been acting. But I know about all these. That's all I want to say. So shouts out to Ellipsy, man. Ellipsy Music. Ellipsy_music. I don't know about the BeatStars Publishing or whatever it is, right? BeatStars. Yeah, BeatStars Publishing. I don't know about that, though. I don't know about that. I don't know how much they taking out. So do your research on that, bro. But yeah, man, Ellipsy came with that fire. I do want to talk about this one thing, because everybody, well, not everybody. I'll get a couple notifications about this. Yeah, it's probably, YouTube's probably going to block it, but I don't give a fuck. All right, support the Patreon, man. Support the Patreon. Support the Patreon. I ain't got my music ain't out yet, so support the Patreon, man. I like to upload some of this stuff. Let's get to this. Cardi B drops a brand new song. You guys have been asking for her to drop a song. I don't want to play. I really don't want to listen to the whole thing, but she sampled the classic Jay-Z song, Imaginary Players. Just a good time, man. Just a good time, man. Imaginary Players. And people were confused, like, was she going to sample, is Cardi B going to sample Jay-Z? Like, maybe she just thinking about something else. And apparently Cardi B was like, oh, this song's going to come out. It just took a while to clear the sample, which is already another sample. You know what I mean? Jay-Z just rapped over, but it was already another sample anyway. So really, I don't think she was clearing with Jay-Z, but it sounded like she had the same exact beat. And I'm going to just let you guys know why some people are liking up my comments on this.
About popping it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment. Shut up, stop whining. Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I cop more. more diamonds and more archive. Vintage couture on me. I got more gold TA than John probably. Summer we cheeks out, winter is minks out. I buy grown man watches and make them take links out, bitch. I got the hottest shit, hop out, popping it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment.
So this is what I said about this, man, that some people are starting to like. I guess I can hear it better now on my, well, this is gaming headphones. I should be playing Madden right now. I should be doing a lot of things right now. Music, Madden, one or the other, both at the same time. We're also gonna be listening to that Alfredo 2 playing me some Madden, something like that. I just thought that I could hear the reverb now with these headphones on, which is kind of crazy. I do have some monitors in front of me, but I can hear the reverb now. But I said, look, man, wrong beat. Cardi voice don't go with this classic beat. Also, who the fuck mixed this? It needs to be compressed. Where is the reverb? So I hear reverb. I hear the reverb. I hear the echo.
Shut up, stop whining. Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I cop more diamonds and more archive. Vintage couture on me. I got more gold TA than John probably.
Right. So I hear the reverb. It is some compressed. I think it just is not. It's not the. She's just not gonna have the voice texture. I used to hate my rapping voice. I have a higher pitch, and now you see West Side Gun, and I'm just like, damn. You know what I mean? I used to be jealous of some other people who had a nice rap voice, right? And my voice was a little higher pitch. Now it wasn't high as pitch as West Side Gun, but it was, and I love West Side Gun, but it was a higher pitch. So it's just like, damn, either I gotta rap deeper on this track or whatever. And I just feel like it's just too aggressive. It's just too, her voice is just, and I don't know, it's the English, I don't know. One or the other. Yeah, okay. I don't know, but it's just too loud. And when Jay-Z was on Imaginary Players, I don't have to bring this up, but when Jay-Z was on Imaginary Players, when you rap over a song, and I'm not here to do, well, maybe I am, a rap tutorial, but I'm gonna pull up Imaginary Players by Jay-Z so people know. If I could spell Imaginary Players, Jay-Z. When Jay-Z did it, when you rap over a song like that, mixtape days, right? We get the beat, we start rapping over it. We put it on a mixtape. You had two options. Either you gonna sound like, use the same flow that the rapper used, or you gonna color it a different way. A la, well, 50 Cent kind of did both, right? On some tracks. Some tracks he would just made a crazy funny hook. You ain't gonna ask before I get around these hoes, right? He's singing in the same cadence, right? Of that song. Round and around we go. You wanna know when I'm there before I get tired of these hoes, right? You singing in the same cadence as the person beat that it is. And you rapping in the same style as the person beat that it is. Now you can paint it a whole different way and just choose a whole different style. And freak it, we like that too. But I feel like Jay-Z was so smooth in My Lifetime Volume 1. She's rapping the flow. She is rapping the flow, but her voice is just so loud. Nah, I'm popping. And Jay-Z was just smooth with it, man. He was just so smooth with it. Like,
yeah. I mean, like, I gotta be like the pioneer to this shit, you know? I was popping that Cristal when a lot of y'all niggas thought it was beer and shit. You know? Wearing that platinum shit when all y'all chicks thought it was silver and shit.
All right, come on, man. It's the Kenyon Long Show, man. This is what we do, man. We break it down by down, man.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. Check. Yo, I spit that other shit. That's a nice motherfucker shit. Fed time follow me around. Eat cover shit, nigga. You bear money. I'm all year money. I'm popping, you ain't gotta count it. It's all live money. I never change money, cause niggas got.
I never change, right? But Cardi B is louder than that. You know what I mean? I never change, right? Yo, I never change money. He's just so smooth with it.
Strange money, knocked up, marked up, fucked up in the game money. I got bail money,
in the game
double
money.
Excel money. You got.
So, if I rapped on this, I never rapped on Imaginary Players. But if I rapped on this, either You can paint it a different way, or you got to be, your voice and your flow got to be near Jay-Z, right? And that just, Cardi B's voice is just up there. It's just like loud, like a girl yelling at you.
I got the hottest shit.
I got the hottest shit, right? So aggressive. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, damn, compress this shit. She just too loud. You see how calm and low Jay-Z was? And she just like, I got the hottest shit. Like, what the fuck?
About popping it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment. Shut up, stop.
So, I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I didn't, I just, not for me. Now, there was some bars that she wrote that was like, damn, whoever wrote. I'm sorry. It was some bars that she wrote. And I was like, these bars is crazy. I do approve of those bars, but I don't know if I could find it. XL had them up. But I think what is it? My Fly. Oh, yeah, this shit right here. Whoever wrote this shit. And again, I'm probably ain't gonna listen to the song. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't take it. I can't take the voice. But whoever wrote this shit, my flop and your flop is not the same. If you did my numbers, y'all would pop champagne. If I did your numbers, I would hop out of plane. Suicide. If I fall from distance of you and I. That right there. That bar right there. Those bars right there. Man. That's nasty work right there. I like that. You know what I mean? But again, her voice is just way too loud and aggressive. Maybe somebody, like I said, somebody saying, who I didn't want to post this because I felt like people might, I don't give a fuck, but I was like, you know what? People probably would have thought it was racist, but I'm like, nah, man, this is what I'm talking about. We talking about voice texture. I'm talking about voice texture, right? I don't care who spit. Like I say, Samaya Sin. I always say her name wrong, but I gotta find a track. Like if Win does it, where's that track? Y'all know I covered Win, but man, I don't think she have it on here. She ain't got it on her own YouTube channel. Come on, Win. I know it's on World Star, but I had pulled it up and I was gonna paste it because I randomly saw World Star somewhere have it. When, let me see, World Star Hip Hop. Hey man, we dropping education right now. Yeah, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. Smooth beat, right? Vocals are smooth and not aggressive. Okay.
Attention.
Thank you, YouTube. So vocals are smooth and not aggressive and loud. Like this is I would like when, if you watching this, you should do imaginary players. I'm keeping 100 because you should way bigger.
Check.
You see already.
Turn it all up.
Already she's smooth with it. I need to rap with this too, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
I know I'm that bitch, so it's over with now. Finito, I take the crown, repo, throw in the towel, heave ho. Adios mio.
See that? And she's still a little loud, right? But we didn't know Ritos or repos.
Rap to rap, you don't know what the love does to the ego. It's icing on a cake and the accolades of the maraschinos. Running back like Tizo. Touchdown, I'm beast mode like my shine. It's free smoke, I respawn, I reload, I need more. Reasons to not out all your clout tokens as placebo. They name drop, I lift names up, that's the fucking cheat code. He's from Alabama, but this pussy is his sweet home. Y'all relationships only last as long as your street goes. He swing me like Wemo, tryna record me like TiVo. Babe, that clip can make me $1 million. Can you quit tryna freeload? Winner of the pure vote, a poet, I'm Sino.
Okay, all right, we already know. We already covered that on Dirty College Radio. This is a Dirty College Radio, but when right there, you see what I'm saying? That is what I'm talking about as far as texture goes when you rapping over it. Imaginary player beat, all right? Like just making your voice smaller. Yeah, you can compress it and still be nice with it. She dropping bars. We're dropping bars on top of bars on top of bars. Bitch, you know what I mean? Quit trying to freeload. That clip could make me a millionaire. Bitch, quit trying to freeload. So she dropping bars on top of bars. Her voice is, you know what I mean? You know, just lower. All right. And then, yeah, but Cardi B's like, you know, just, I don't even want to play it anymore. I don't even want to play it anymore. No cap, bro. Yeah, man. We've been rocking, man, rocking and rolling, man. You guys, man, dropping in the chat, man. The Kenyon Long Show, man. You guys, we even covered Omar Gooden. And I could probably do some little, what did you call it? Twitter karaoke. Unless we missed something that was breaking news. But I just think about imaginary players. Look, Cardi B, I hope you have a great album. You know, hope you have a great album. You know, I think I like the first song that she put out. This one I ain't fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Just not fucking with this song. That's all. Not gonna say the project. And my thing is this, man. Like, if your project's been on hold this long because of this sample, I love samples. Love them. But this is the problem why I don't be fucking with samples. That's why, you know what I mean? And fucking got my last project take off. Distro Kid took that bitch off. You know what I mean? But my brother had made the beat, so I was like, fuck it, I'll put it on there. Didn't clear it. But, you know, that's the problem, man. Samples hold a lot of shit up. She on a label, so even on the label, shit, you still can get held up. So, much love to Cardi B. That's funny. Much love to Cardi B. And, you know, now it's time, you know, for her new project. Hopefully y'all checking for it, man. I don't know what other female I'm playing it right now. I didn't listen to Samaya Sin. I don't know if I could play Chance the Rapper dissing his church. Maybe I'll do that next time. Chance the Rapper disses church. I think he's the first rapper. Chance the Rapper is the first rapper to diss a church. Diss multiple churches. And here's the last one. I thought he dissed churches. He dissed the church. He dissed his aunt's church. He dissed Joel Osteen sound like. All right, let's just go to it. All right, I already know. Let's see. It's called Letters. I was like, what the heck? I just heard a Chance the Rapper album too. I heard some people talking about some album on the year. Stop it. Chance the Letters. Chance the Rapper disses his aunt's church. He dissed first rapper to ever. And I'm a first rapper. This is Soulja Boy on. I'm the first rapper on a couple things, but he's the first rapper to diss, not just diss the church.
Imagine
he's the first rapper to diss Joel Osteen, his aunt's church. I forgot who the last one is. But I was like, yo, yeah.
reach you well. I wrote
This is crazy.
this with a broken heart. See, recently my auntie Carolyn passed away, and half the way to the funeral, I realized that it's some shit that niggas just gonna have to say. You think you outlasted? That wasn't just my auntie in that casket. You just buried KOK in Sunday school.
All right, let me just go back because I want to try to hear what he said first.
Dear Emerald Avenue, Church of God, I hope this message reach you well. I wrote this with a broken heart. See, recently my auntie Carolyn passed away, and half the way to the funeral, I realized that it's some shit that niggas just gonna have to say. You think you outlasted? That wasn't just my auntie in that casket. You just buried KOK in Sunday school and classes. The only saint you see on every Sunday season passes. Somebody need they ass kicked. Who told you your gossip could be louder than your shout? Who told you to walk inside this house like it's your house? Who lied to you, told you I wouldn't have nothing to say? You think I want, man, on the trip, I'm on the way. I'm on my way.
This dude dropped bars. He did a diss track about his aunt's church folks. This crazy. I ain't never heard of that before. We get some brand new stuff in rap music. We got Camron booking Omar Gooden for a fake movie. Now we got Chance the Rapper in the same week dissing his aunt's church.
On my way, I'm on my way. Get that soon. I'm on my way.
Them bars was crazy though, I ain't gonna lie. Them bars was crazy.
Dear Mega Church, I hope this letter finds you, for I do. Fund a new building to hide you, I'll still be behind you. Elaborate theatrics to blind you, nickel and dime you. But I knew I
live, watch you worship idols. Brand a Bible, sell it for double. Brandish rifles, curse and libel. Withhold shelter from niggas' first survival. First ladies.
So that's a Joel Osteen bar right there. This.
Walking around with furs and titles. Watch you spit in a man's face and call it God. But when it's really on, your dogma is silent Bob. You just take them government checks and smile and nod.
The man spitting in the face was like somebody from wasn't that an old boy from was it Maryland or something like that? Not Jamal Bryant, but wasn't somebody from Maryland or something? Pastor did that. Or your boy Michael Todd did that.
Face and call it God. But when it's really on, your dogma is silent Bob. You just take them government checks and smile and nod. I rebuke you in the name of the child of God. I boil a pot of living water till it's scalding hot and pour it on the altar of the false fallen gods. That means the church and the state. I'm here to separate. Y'all think I'm finna play with any? Matter of fact, I'm on my way.
That's crazy. I ain't no Chance the Rapper could. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no Chance the Rapper had bars like this.
Take them government checks and smile and nod. I rebuke you in the name of the child of God. I boil a pot of living water till it's scalding hot and pour it on the altar of the false fallen gods. That means the church and the state. I'm here to separate. Y'all think I'm finna play with any? Matter of fact, I'm on my way. Get that song. Dear Black Church, this is the real world. Don't you forget about them 4 little girls killed in the church while they played in the nursery. 4 Sundays ago was their anniversary. Jesus was a teacher, King was a preacher, Malcolm was a PK, and so was Aretha. I say a little prayer with my hand on my heater. You reaching and I'm slaying off your ear like I'm Peter. Don't lay down now. When you know that we at war, don't lay down now. When there's fire at your door, don't lay down now. When you know that they should fill a noose, knowing it ain't shit to lynch a Dylan Roof. Instead, you let the killer loose and kick out folks that you can't handle. Find more money, try to hide more scandals. That light glow from the mob is not more candles. These is torches to burn it. Matter of fact, you gon' see we on our way. On our way.
Some of that, I don't know about the little girls. I don't know about that. But the one about in South Carolina and Dylan Roof, right? He came in there, killed those people in South Carolina in the church. And so that's so yeah, man. That's crazy. That's Chance the Rapper, man. I will say, you know what? When Chance the Rapper, I think that's for me. I didn't jump on the Chance the Rapper wave because first of all, I thought he was like a gospel rapper. And then I saw he was cut. I was like, wait a minute. What is this guy? You know what I mean? I was kind of confused. And then I was like, oh, he's like Kanye. Then I heard he was like, he grew up rich. His parents know the Obamas and stuff. He's been around Obama since he was a kid. I don't know. And then I saw Dat Piff Days, acid rap. I was like, acid rap? I was just so confused by Chance the Rapper for me. You know what I mean? I guess the music didn't really hit me like that, the beats or whatever the songs, and I didn't like his off-key singing. I didn't. And my mama it's like, oh, what's it? That's like this dude he's laid the track singing like this. Like y'all think this is fire? So I was just kind of confused by Chance the Rapper, but I'm not confused about this. All right, man. I mean, Chance the Rapper dissed the mega church. He dissed the black church. He dissed his aunt church. Chance the Rapper has dissed every church. And he dissed Joel Osteen church. He has dissed every church. All right? Man, I don't even know. A lot of truth in some of this stuff here. A lot of truth in some of this. I don't know about the other stuff. I wasn't there, but a lot of truth in some of this stuff, Chance the Rapper. A lot of truth in this. That album, pretty decent, I would like to say. Very colorful. It's very, I don't know what to say, but, it's good to hear, like, different music. A lot of y'all young niggas sound the same. I'm sick of it. sick of it, man. I saw this dude the other day. He was streaming on TikTok. This nigga sound just like Drake. I said, oh, man. Because the beat was crazy. I heard it flow a little bit. I thought, oh, that's straight. And then he started rapping. I was like, oh, this nigga sound just like, he's trying to sound like Drake. You know, so hearing Chance the Rapper with different kinds of beats, different kind of hooks like that. I mean, different kind of tracks. Unlike Lil Wayne's album, it don't sound disconjointed. It all sounds synced together. So I will say that, but this, he said another line. Was it here? I don't think he said here. He said,
and soul body, the light of his eye, the love in his hands, the one that got his love in advance, the love of his life, the covenant stands, the body, the nobodies, the ones that went back in search of more bodies, the ones that placed coins and mourned and washed feet, ones that watched the little bodies that lost all heat, the body, his child, his pride, his joy. If I have no words, my sword, my voice. I write to you with tattooed tears and heavy shoulders. An angel with a hand on his hip, the gun holster. What is violence if not silence? So sling that rock and slay that giant slow. Load that Glock, nigga, kill that tyrant. So sing that song, we sing that harmony. A hum of a hymn, touch the hem of his garment. A young drummer boy did a stint in the army. A rum, pa, pa, pum, till the walls come crumbling. Strung up on wood, but the sun comes in morning. Dear body, protect the body. Who's all coming? Just everybody. Line those dots, connect everybody. Love, Chance, P.S. Bless everybody.
Phew. That's crazy. I wonder what people are saying about this song. You know, what are people saying about this? This song is chills. Some of Chance's greatest bars ever. Best track on the album, chills throughout. Chance is talking. Man. Yeah, the best. Hip hop critiquing the black church is a must. It's like Paul's letter to the church, but modernized. Yeah. I will say, man, oddly enough, I will say this, from what I heard, I think I do like the Lil Wayne song and Chance the Rapper. I will say, I mean, I don't want to call this the best song. I do like the Lil Wayne song. I like the way he played it. So of course YouTube gets mad. We play everything though. So I don't want to keep doing that. But shouts out Chance the Rapper. I listened to the album out of 10. I rate the album out of 10. I will rate it. I would say it's and I don't want to say it was an 8. I say it's an 8. And not every song is from me on that album, but I still recognize, you know, good tracks. You know, would I skipped a couple? Yes, I would have. But I'll say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's just great to hear different kinds of beats and concepts. You know, we all been stuck in the same mode. So it's great to hear that. Let's see. Let's play a little Twitter karaoke. Look at somebody. Jay-Z's Imaginary Players enters the top 40 of the U.S. iTunes hip hop rap songs chart for the first time ever. A little Cardi B effect. So that's just what we did, right? Well, we didn't stream it on iTunes, but you know, we just talked about this when I broke down if you're using Chatgpt to learn the history of whatever and try to help you with your bars. You know, if you heard Imaginary Player, you heard the news that Cardi B was going to do Imaginary Player. It's an old Jay-Z song. You can look it up, Google it, whatever, Chatgpt, and now you can play it. So now Jay-Z is streaming. So, yeah, that song was never... I feel like they only play Imaginary Players after 8 o'clock on the mix show. You know what I mean? College radio, they played it, and after the mix show, like when I was a kid and I heard it, like after the mix show, 8 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. It wasn't like playing it in the daytime. So that's crazy. So, you know, I mean, that's good. I still don't like Cardi B on it. So I'm going to be honest with you. So that's a little hip hop news in this Twitter karaoke. Is this true? Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher potentially squash their beef?
Sweaty, hot,
See Freddie talking to Benny, Benny talking to Freddie. I told Buzz, y'all gotta talk, man. He in it, you know what I mean? This neutral. This is the only time we probably gonna get this, because any other time it'd be furniture moving. Might as well make it, you know what I mean? See the all-out war or nothing.
Wow. Wow.
Sweaty, hot. See Freddie talking to Benny, Benny talking to Freddie.
We can't really see that, but I guess somewhere over here, it looks like Freddie Gibbs. I missed out, Freddie. My bad, man. I couldn't make I tried to make the screening with you and Alchemist. I was there on Fairfax, but I got there. I got the last too late, a second too late. Sold out. But I still didn't watch the movie yet, too. I got to do that on Patreon, too. Watch the Freddie Gibbs Alchemist movie for Alfredo, too. So, look, man, I definitely want this to happen. I don't know what happened. That's one of my favorite tracks, Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher, right? One of my favorite tracks, man. I love Freddie Gibbs. You know, I used to see him in L.A. You know. Actually, one of my most favorite artists right now, actually. Yeah, Spotify, our most streamed artist. Alchemist, holla at your boy, man. I'm in LA, man. Come on, man, Alchemist. Let's lock it in, bro. How many times I gotta say is Alchemist? If I see you, Alchemist, we're gonna lock it in, bro. We're gonna lock it in. Al, come on, Al. Benny the Butcher, man. You know, I love Griselda too, man. This is pretty much the music, the soundtrack. I ain't seen the soundtrack to my life, but these are the most artists I play. All right, this type of music I play. Real bars spitters. So I hate that these two were added, man. Freddie Gibbs with Currency, probably not. But that's good, man. If they can squash that beef, man, after Freddie Gibbs got jumped, you know, in Buffalo, that'd be good, man. I'd love to see that, you know. So, you know, nothing else really came out of that. You know, after, you know what I mean? They at the airport, they can't squabble. They'll be like Shikari, get arrested, so you can't do that. So, you know, that'd be good, man. They can bury the hatchet and go for it, man. You know, a little misunderstanding, a little scuffle, a little kerfuffle. And guess what, man? You get back even stronger. You come back and make some more music. Poof. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't want to do a joint album. That's all right. But if you just like, we ain't got to say hi to each other. You know what I mean? But let's just squash it and leave it at that. I think Freddie left a couple of bars out there on Alfredo, too. Yeah, man, a little Twitter karaoke right now. Any questions, man, drop in the chat, man. Your comments, man. Your boy Kenyon Long Show. Go to Kenyon Long Show YouTube. Kenyon Long Show Patreon, man. Join as little as $5 a day, man. YouTube be hitting me with the copyright strikes. Y'all want me to break the bars down, you know what I'm saying, of the songs, react to the songs, man. I don't get nothing for that. YouTube is tearing me up with copyright strikes. I win some. I think it's Tyler Creator let me react to his joints. So shouts out to Tyler. I ain't seen him in a while, but shouts out to Tyler, man. It's been a minute. So let's see if we see anything else hip-hop related. Anything else hip-hop related here in this Twitter. I call this Twitter karaoke where I just scroll. Let's see, the rest of y'all Twitter is nasty. All right? Got a bunch of OnlyFans girls up here clapping and say, hey, for $5, you know what I mean? Give me a little 1-minute preview. And then say, go ahead, for $5.99, go ahead and pull up and see the rest of this video. I know how y'all do. You know what I mean? But I can scroll my Twitter with no problem. I can scroll my Twitter at work. Can you say the same? Nigga. All right? Clean it up. Clean that motherfucking Twitter up. It's filled with whores. All right, man. Let's fuck with y'all niggas, man. Breaking news. Spirit Airlines warns they may shut down in the next 12 months. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see anything else that is hip hop related. Rapper Sean Kingston has been sentenced to 3.5 years in prison. 3.5 years in prison for his role in his $1 million fraud scheme. All right, Sean Kingston, hold your head, bruh. Hold your head, bruh. That's all right. A little 3 years. I thought he was getting 10. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Ain't he been in there in a year already? Oh, no, he wasn't. That's pretty good, man. 3.5 years, you can do that, man. They gonna come out be skinny, man. They gonna have abs when they get out. Straight up. Nigga gonna have ass. Or did his mama get 10? Did he get 3 and his mama got 10? Should we chat? How many? Let's. Should we Chatgpt that? There we go. Stay that on the Kenyon Long Show. How many years in prison did Sean Kingston mama get? Sean Kingston was 5-year apprentice, was handed a 5-year federal prison sentence followed by 3 years of supervised release. So for a role, $1 million wire fraud scheme. So she got 5 years. 5 years prison. How the fuck? Damn, never mind, man. You let your mama take 5, you got 3.5? Damn, what you do, snitch on your mama? Damn, Sean. What did you do? Did you snitch on your mama? She did it. My mama told me to start this wire fraud scheme. Well, my mama told me we gonna laugh. Would you snitch on your mama to get out early? Let me know in the comments below. Would you snitch on your mama? Would you do it? Would you do it? All right. Okay, man. This is a long show. Shout out to Jid too. JID. Shouts out to JID. I would like to say that. We don't do like full album reviews, I'm not like Fantano, you know what I mean? But like on the show. But Fantano too busy saying nigga all the time. So, yeah, I don't know. But JID, man, solid album. I like a couple of tracks on there. I like a decent amount of tracks on that JID album. So I would say that Eminem song, he's rapping, super lyrical. So definitely I would rate the JID's album probably 9 out of 10. Yeah, I would like to say 9 out of 10, man. He got different stuff on there. I thought it was just, West Side Gun is on there too. 9 out of 10, man. 9 out of 10 for that JID album. Let's see. Anything else hip-hop related? Who would have thunk it? Juicy J and Black Thought dropping at midnight. Juicy J and Black Thought is dropping an album. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Which is kind of crazy. That's the lane I'm pretty much with this new project. I'm doing is more of like a jazz album. I mean, I did all the super lyrical, miracle, spiritual, all the street, trap music. So yeah, that's so funny. The new project for me is a jazz album. But it's just me putting the sound together that I want, and having time to write all the songs. So I'm here for that, man. I didn't talk about the Will I Am, man, beat up 2 guys. I didn't talk about the Will I Am saying, what would he say? Who's better than Jay-Z? 1 trillion times? The beef needs to end between these two so we can get peak music. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Black Thought. You said Black Thought is 1 trillion times better than Jay-Z. And my thoughts about that is, what song is this?
Just know I'm hitting y'all. Fuck a op, 250 round drums when I get it, y'all. It'll make the shade home with these bloggers knew who I'm fucking. It'll make the same news if the fans knew what I'm plugging. You bought 60 grams off me, I'm probably doing it.
I ought to be a fly in the studio. I might go see West Side Gun when he come into LA. Yeah, man. My thing is this. Bourbon reveals that Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne made Cash Money a combined $2 billion. I can believe that. Well, let me just not gloss over that. Let's go back to the Jay-Z thing, man. Look, Black Thought is a lead MC. I love Black Thought since he came out. The Roots, love the band. Because of Black Thought, I always wanted to try to do a band type thing. Maybe with this new album, this new jazz type album, I'll be able to do that. I know I used to work at a record label for the Wild Bunch. They're here in LA. I've worked with them in a different kind of capacity. But you know, and now I got like access to 2 bands now actually. So, you know, but it's all like you work with a band, you need a budget because they got them niggas with instruments. You know what I mean? NWI, niggas with instruments. So you got to pay for that. So, you know, I just think that's the lane. Like, I don't know. My ears just going crazy over live instruments for me. So I think that's why anyway, you know, but I always like the roots. And he's like, oh man, maybe I could have a jazz band. You know, a band like that, rap with a band. That'd be dope to have trap beats with the bands playing it. So I just think, man, that's you know, Black Thought, dope MC. We all know that. Dope MC. Jay-Z, dope MC, Gold MC, you know. I never put Black Thought in my top 5, but he's a top MC. He is. But, you know, Black Thought and the Roots were considered to be underground. I should flash back over here a little bit. Black Thought and the Roots would be considered underground, I guess, and they were underground for a long time. I mean, they came to my school too. I had a couple of people. I had Camron come to my black college. Then we had the Roots come to my PWI. You know what I mean? So, to my favorite, a couple of my favorite MCs. So I got a chance to see them in person as a young rapper in both situations in college. Just 2 different kinds of MCs, man. I mean, just, you know, Jay-Z, a lot of people didn't like Jay-Z because he was flashy and commercialized, but he's still a dope MC, but he was just like flashy. A lot of people just like underground, grungy, you know what I mean? Dirty and, you know, grimy, you know? And Jay-Z was all about money and, you know, so a lot of times back then, people didn't like Jay-Z in the beginning, the first 2 albums, right? In My Lifetime, Volume 1. You know, you could tell, Imaginary Players, you know, he's flexing, you know, but Jay-Z made songs for the clubs and, you know, the Roots, you know, started to get on by the second album, you know, and college radio, I think, really helped the Roots out and get them out there. And I just think, like, yeah, it's just 2 different MCs. I don't know. It's like almost apples to oranges here. You know, a trillion times better than Jay-Z. Just because you can say, you know, a bunch of, you know, syllables, a bunch of words, you know, history lessons all in a rhyme does not make you better than another rapper who can do double entendres, triple entendres, diss a rapper and he don't even know it. You know what I mean? Sub a rapper. Callbacks, you know, it doesn't mean that. So doesn't mean that you're better than him. You know, you just got a different lyrical ability. That's all I'm saying about that. So that's my take on that. I know I never spoke on that. I kind of went viral last week or so, but I was just like, why aren't we talking about this? And I wasn't going to talk about it. I was just like, man, this ain't really. You know, I know Jadakiss didn't want to talk about it either. Like, come on, man. It's 2 dope MCs. And then, like, people really didn't know the Roots. They was out for a long time. And then somehow Jimmy Fallon had them on. I was like, Jimmy Fallon had the Roots on his show. And then that's when white people really, I mean, white people was at the Roots concert. Let's not be misconstrued. They're a band. But then, I mean, I was at a white college when we brought the Roots there, right? But then once they got on Jimmy Fallon, like, 60-year-old white folks know who the Roots is and Black Thought. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I'm just trying to see anything else on Twitter karaoke. But this is a long stream, man. It's been a long time, so hopefully you guys appreciate this. We talked about I was just trying to find some. This nigga's. We talked about the, and maybe I'll clip this up. Somebody want to clip this up, please. This is super long. All right. Super long. All right, cool. Let's look for anything else. We broke down the Omar Gooden and Camron, beef, and we got a new Omar Gooden track. So I broke that down. You can check that out on the Kenyon Long YouTube as well. The Kenyon Long Show and Kenyon Long Show on YouTube. And also, we broke down, a bunch of stuff. We talked about rap tutorials and how to use Chatgpt not to write your lyrics like Baby Chief, but to how to research for your lyrics. We broke that down as well in the show. Again, you can check out me doing that live in person, how I worked on a new song and really came up with an idea. Chatgpt had me like research an idea. So broke that down, man. All that dope stuff, man. Listen to Cardi B's new song, Imaginary Player. Broke that down, rated that, man. Chance the Rapper dissing churches. You know, crazy diss all the churches in the world. Chance the Rapper track. So we went over that too, man. All in the Kenyon Long Show, man. This is the hip hop show, man. It's what I do, man. You know what I mean? I just break it down for you, man. You guys want to please support, you know what I mean, a Patreon, man. That's what keeps me going. So if you go ahead and join the Patreon, the Kenyon Long Show, join that Patreon, man, and support it, man. All right. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Go to YouTube.